Hello and welcome to the Jorigaming Ys Origin Boss Guide series. At this point in time you will have the speed bracelet, which will increase Hugo's speed. This is actually vital for this fight, since the boss is faster than you if you didn't have this bracelet. Vagullion is a fight that stays mainly the same with little variation, and in my opinion it's one of the easier bosses to defeat. He only has a pair of abilities, of which only one might actually hit you. Let's go over them. The ability that he will primarily use is the transform. With this ability, Vagullion transforms from his physical form to his bat form, or vice versa. When he is in his bat form, he is immune to damage. Punch is a regular close range attack. He will only use this if Hugo is close to the boss when he transforms back into his bat form. Since Hugo is a ranged character, you should never be near the boss. I don't actually have footage of him doing the punch ability, since he never did it while I was playing as Hugo. A more lethal version of the punch is the fire punch. When he uses this, he will release a few waves of fire that will fly towards the player. This is still a fairly easy ability to dodge. The ability that will likely give you the most difficulties is the fire breath. The fire breath will release 3 white arcs of flames that might cover the entire platform depending on the position of the boss and the player. It is difficult to outrun this attack, and I always use my force shield ability to mitigate this attack. Now that we're familiar with his abilities, let's go over the tactics. Phase 1 serves as an introduction to the fight. During this phase you should get familiar with his abilities and practice not getting hit by anything. He will have his full arsenal of abilities available right from the start, and you should keep running from the boss until he transforms into his physical form. You will notice that he is about to transform when he stops chasing you and goes to an arbitrary location in the area. At this point you should position yourself so you can hit them immediately. However, he can feign transforming and go right back to chasing you. Make sure you maintain sufficient distance from the boss. When he is in his physical form, you got several seconds to hit the boss before he does either his punch, fire punch or fire breath ability. The punch and fire punch will not form much of a problem, however the fire breath might. For this reason I always keep my force shield ready for when he does either of the 3 abilities. This gives you enough time to dive into a safe position might he do his fire breath. Keep hitting the boss whenever he is in his physical form and push him below 50% to get into phase 2. Phase 2 is exactly the same as phase 1, however the boss will split into 2 bosses. This copy of the boss has exactly the same abilities as the original, and they can transform at different intervals. At this point, timing your force shield ability becomes crucial, as both bosses together can easily engulf the platform in flames. Try not to get yourself trapped by the 2 groups of bats, and hit the boss on every occasion you get. Do not risk getting hit by the second boss just to get a few hits into the other boss. If there's a chance you get hit, keep moving, do not risk getting hit. I hope this guide helped you defeat the boss. If you want a more detailed written guide, you can visit the forum, which is linked in the description. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.